Hey guys, I was listening to something, and in listening to that, I was getting your story coming through. And I had written putting your story together, your own detective, but when I looked over at it, it looked like it said pulling. You're pulling your story together. The puzzle pieces are coming together, but it's your energy that's pulling it in. It's almost like soul fragments being gone by the pain and the trauma taking pieces of your and casting it. Oh, I'm getting chills all over. I'm getting chills all over. Interesting, I'd be guided to put this on. Earning your stripes. Earning your stripes like in the military. I'm hearing chevrons, right? Um, Putting your story together, pulling your energy back together, making you whole again, fragments, parts. But this lady was speaking of, excuse me, confirmation. Excuse me again. That show Sense8, and what came through to me, I immediately stopped it. But what came through to me was it was so clear that the forces, like maybe she was talking about you, keeping people apart, but they can't. I can't wait to listen to the rest of her video. Um, but I was getting something that hit home for me. You know, hearing somebody else or listening to a song or seeing a billboard or seeing numbers or however it comes through, you know, quotes, or you're in a grocery store line and somebody says something to someone else, you overhear it, and that was like, bam, something hits home for you. Putting your story together. Um, Sense8 and, you know, the whisperer or whatever they call them, like she was saying, wants to keep them so they don't wake up and come together, right? By themselves, they're nothing, but when they all come together, and they're all over in different parts of the world, and they sense each other, they're all connected. They can, one can, you need to watch Sense8 on Netflix. It's really cool. It's been a while since I've seen it, but they like the Asian chick, you know, she's a fucking fighter, you know, and another one's a fighter. So if there's one that can't fight really good, it's like, oh, I'm getting chills all over. It's like they send their energy. It's like they're there and they're fighting these people, like she's fighting all these people through him. And Van Damme. You've seen Sense8, you'll know Van Damme, what I'm talking about. Um, yeah, your own detective. You never needed anybody else. But see, everyone's waking up individually, right? And I'm being shown, and I'm getting like their energy, their cloud, their cloak. I heard clout is dissipating, right? You earned your stripes, your chevrons. You know, your ranking has gone way up. If you know, people, the, speaking to the ego, to the human of us, you know, we use these certain words. Well, that's how our society is right now, but our language, but like to hear that. You know, it feeds our ego, feeds our human, because we are in a human after all. Are we not? Let me get a little drinky boo. So, yeah, putting your own story, becoming whole, soul fragments coming back, the puzzle pieces. And I'm getting maybe not just this lifetime, but think of it on an esoteric energy, eternity level of pulling together all the lifetimes, everything you've learned on this planet, and what you are, becoming whole. There's that 11. There's that patience and planning, becoming whole. You're whole, the other one. But that sense 8 is kind of giving me the disciples things too, but on a soul, like in a spiritual, in an energetic level or coming from this sense 8 thing. The great gathering, the coming together, the not even having to be with each other in person, but energetically. I'm hearing that coming online. And it's giving me back to somebody asking me the question of coming online, for what? I don't know, but here we got that coming online again. Coming online, maybe that's it, in the sense of being connected with one another spiritually, energetically, without, the four corners of the earth, without having to be with one another. And I'm getting from like Wheel of Time, your warder coming in, that protector, the one that feels what you feel. They have that connection. Yeah, so it's all coming together and coming online. I love you guys. Namaste. Peace.